I've shown myself to be a strong student either way, you know?
Okay, it's like the people our age who are basically trying to learn English right now, people don't think that they have the same intellectual level that a person who speaks just one language. So they think, oh, they're not as smart. They're not as smart as I am because they're struggling to speak this language, so they don't know as much as I know.
Well, when meeting new people, someone that just guess my name, you know, Jorge, Luis, Juan, Jose, my actual name. Yeah. Well, I work at a Mexican restaurant, and my first week working there was a man who wanted water, and he called over for me, and he was trying to figure out how to say water in Spanish, and he went for this class. It was just really trying, like, what? It was like water. He's like, oh, yeah, my bad. Yes, water. Like.
Oh, like communication, comunicación. So like sometimes like I don't use that word a lot, but it's like when comunicándote, or how do you say it? Comunicando? It's like communicating. So sometimes I pronounce it in the Spanish way rather than in English. So I'm like, oh wait, no. Or like transportation y transportación is the same thing. It's just you're pronouncing it differently. Same meaning, same spelling, maybe different accents, of course, but it's just different pronunciation. It's like, I guess maybe I could, as I'm speaking, it just gets caught up with my Spanish, and it gets said like that. That's how I pronounce it. I pronounce it in Spanish rather than like in English. And I'm like, wait, no, correct yourself. Sometimes I struggle with communication, so I put some Spanish words in there, and then since I have Hispanic friends, I just talk Spanish to them, and it's like a habit, so I talk to English people in Spanish without really thinking about it. I'm like, oh wait, you're not Hispanic, so I have to find the correct words in order to explain myself. And then I don't know the good translations from Spanish to English or from English to Spanish. So it's like a mix of both in one sentence.
I used to not know what the word hair tie was until like 5th grade or something. That, I don't know. Like I'd always just call it a cola because that's what we call it in Spanish, and most of my friends were Spanish, so they understood what I was talking about. And then one day I asked my white friend, what's this word mean? And she was like, oh, you mean a hair tie or a ponytail? And I was like, that's not correct, but okay. It was correct.
So, Spanish was my first language to learn. It did take me a while to learn English. At school, when I started school, I did have some trouble, trying to figure out what the teacher was saying. So, like, there were some terms that I understood more in Spanish than English. So like when a teacher would ask me, can you tell me your numbers? I would tell the numbers in Spanish.
So you would like. So was there ever a problem communicating?
Yeah, there was. There was some problems.
I feel better expressing myself in Spanish because personally that's what I know more of, and that's how I believe Spanish just sounds better. I like hearing it. It's like so many ways of expressing yourself in just one language, because like there's so many different types of Spanish around Mexico and all that stuff, so it's different expressions meaning the same thing. So it's like you can express yourself in many different ways by just one language, and I find it easier too. And it's funnier as well.
So, when learning English, was it hard for you, or could you connect like Spanish and English at a young age?
I don't really remember much. I just know that when I moved here, I was like 6 years old, and I learned most of the English here since kindergarten. But I do know that I wasn't much of a talker because I didn't know how to express myself. I still found problems going from Spanish to English, and then as I continued to get older and stuff, it's like I started to learn new ways of expressing myself in English, using new words.
I did. At a very young age, I learned how to roll my R's. So once you it's like learning English. If you learn it at a very young age, your brain develops into a more mature way of speaking the language. So if you learn something very young, at a very young age, it'll just stick with you. It's like a habit.